Hello, hello. I'm Ashen Ninja, and this is this is Zatan the Black, but this thingy, this campaign I'm playing is the fuck. Why can't I remember that already? Disciples of Hashut. You know that guy, Astragoth. That's his name. I totally know what I'm going on about. It's good professional start, that one. Good work. Now, we want to keep as much of Zatan's army intact as possible. So what we don't want to do is auto-resolve, because then we'll take a little bit of damage. Not a huge amount, but, you know, enough that I'm going to be less than happy with the results. Now, what we do have is we've got a Zatan with a whole bunch of his items that look pretty good. Don't really give him a lot of extra ward save. Oh, a little bit. Oh, Chaos Rune Shield. Okay. Immune contact effects. Okay, cool. And he's got spell resistance, which is about as useful as a poke in the penis. He's got a bit better when it comes to some of these things here, but not really. Zatan should be able to take him out. After all, Zatan has a Lamassu. And he'll have the backing of a couple of sorcerers. Lots of artillery and shooty boys and whatnot. So let's get into fighting this Manueli. Some guy called Manuel is going to fight the battle for me. Except that I don't have a Manuel, so I'll fight it for myself, I guess. Most of the dwarf army isn't a problem, except for the artillery, the thunderers, and the iron drakes with trollhammer torpedoes. So only half of the army is really a problem. The other half of the army is not really a problem. It's mostly just longbeards, some slayers, which I don't want in combat with some of my guys, but they will get shot to pieces anyway. So that's not too big a deal. But we are crunching Ironbrow's expedition. And that's a good thing, because we want to fight dwarves, really. As Chaos Dwarves, you can fight a lot of dwarves. And as I'm fighting a lot of dwarves. A fuckload of dwarves. Have been for a while now. Let's see. Yeah, everything's in range there. But what about them? Let's just click start deployment. Okay, they need to come forward. That's good, because they can't even reach into our deployment zone. So that is very good for us. We'll spread these guys out a little bit. I think more like that, to get some of them a bit more central. Yeah, I think that'll work. All important flankers. You never know when dwarves are going to have some fast flankers. Though I do know exactly when they're going to have them. They're not. Yep, you go there. Got Zatan and his two sorcerers. I'm going to take all three of them forward, because with the flyers they've got 3 units of organ guns, so that will actually deal with the flyers rather well, I think. No, wait, the other way around. The flyers will deal with the organ guns rather well. Fuck, I hope they don't deal with my guys like really well. That would put a massive onion in the ointment. So let's get everyone into some kind of melee combat. That guy's metal. Yeah. Not very useful. Oh, the artillery is already showing that it is doing a good job. So let's continue with that. Jeez. Which one? Yeah, you fire at that one, please. You, I think, can now start firing at that one. They've turned around to... Oh, jeez. Fucking Zatan is getting absolutely raped there. So what we should do is get him to use a bit of that. I don't actually have any healing for him, so let's throw that down. Let's assist there. He's fighting that, that's good. Right, most of the enemy forces are pretty fucked now. Let's get everyone into melee here. See if we can make them do something other than try and kick off with us. How are we doing here? We're doing pretty well here. Let's throw that down. Go. Yep, throw that down there. You three go over there. I think you three should now stop your auto shooting. That's looking pretty good. We'll get all three of you to fire at those quarrelers now. Oh, I wish I had healing items on these guys. Oh look, he's got one. That's good. I think we're fine there. That's good. Yep, things are looking very nice here. That Lord is looking like he's going to become full of holes very quickly. You three can now fire at will. Enemy Lord is wounded. Let's pull you three back here. That's not going to do any good now, is it? Alright, them. No good. Yep, killed one of them. Good stuff. 3 shots to kill one. Wonderful. That's fine. Either way, the battle went very well. Except for Zatan gobbling up all of the enemy shooting for a bit there. You got fucking wrecked, man. That's what happens when you're a big target, I guess. Alright, the organ gun managed to kill one. So that's a thing. I don't think it was any of these units. I think they might have fired at the summon. So, oh no, wait, no, that shouldn't count summons. So we lost somebody somehow to an organ gun. I don't know how you lose one thing to an organ gun shot. That just seems a bit strange. But oh well. Zatan has done his work. Caused absolute wreckage, and that's what we like. His guns blatted out the firepower. The enemy attempted to absorb it with their bodies and proved that doesn't work very well. We can get a little bit of replenishment, so we'll do that. There we go. One wiped out Dwarven army. And now we're going to head towards... Where's the town? We're going to head towards Raestra. Okay, they've got a couple more armies coming in. That's fine. Zatan will be able to deal with them without too many problems, I'd say. And we will manage to take out Raestra. Now, Astragoth hasn't gone anywhere either. Do I have armies to intercept this one? It does not look like I do, so I might have to send Astragoth that way. Yes. Yep, you're going to retake Varenka Hills, though. That'll get that back in our auspices. Yeah, okay. Cool. That's a terrible fucking banner, that one. Oh, I forgot to say what we should occupy it as. We'll just go with an outpost. It will be fine as an outpost. Anything else an outpost? No, they're both factories. So outpost was a good choice. There you go. Yep. While we're here, we'll upgrade these things, because may as well. Now, I've got 2 armies down here. He's just out of range of you and of you. What shall we do? Now he's actually probably going to go for Bitterstone Mine, I'd say. So we should do is we take you, who are a slightly damaged army, we'll head towards Ekron. What is our ability at Ekron? Close victory, low. Yep, we'll take that. Yeah, that's alright. And we'll take Ekron. Ekron? Ekron. Fuck. Take Ekron with him. We will, of course, pump up the things we can put in there. Like that building. And we'll put in that. That. We'll go back here and put in that. Yeah, that looks pretty good. And what we're going to do with you is we're going to pop you into ambush stance and we're going to send you to Bitterstone Mine. Because what we want to do is try and intercept him. I keep clicking on apparently on the thing behind him. So if we can intercept him and have Bitterstone assist, we might be able to win that battle. Right. Now, I could send Astragoth to help out, but I don't think that is necessary. I think what Astragoth should do is go this direction. So if we have Astragoth start in here, this army under Assisted the Unbreakable can go for Karak Dromar once the end turn is over. So Matorka is Karak Angzor as well. Just that one. And Akendorf. They're not at war with us currently, so we'll leave the Karak Akendorf part out. But we will take Matorka with Astragoth. Let's head across the little bit of water here, and we should be able to still attack. Maybe. Yep. There we are. No point in fighting that. We'll just occupy it as an outpost. So that's not so good for the, whatever they are, border princes. Who, I don't actually know how much they have left. Oh, they've still got Myrmidon. Still got Myrmidon. That's fine. Yep, upgrade that, and we don't need another salt mine. Take that. We'll accept labour. That's good. Astragoth pushing forward. Now the other thing we could actually do is bring him into the fray down here. He's just been sitting there waiting for ages now, so let's actually get him into the fray. I think we should be okay. I still don't want to get this guy into it though, because his army is honestly utter shit. But you get that. What I should do, because it's mostly flying units. Let's get him a couple of these guys. Superior bully. Let's get him 3 of these guys. Next turn we'll put him into his army. So this will actually make his army quite a bit stronger. So what we'll do is we get rid of 3 of these guys who are the shittiest of them. Add them in because that'll add us some nice melee foot power. Might be able to turn it into an army that can achieve something. I like the idea of having armies that can achieve things rather than just stand around with their thumb up their ass. It always just bugs me having armies stand around doing nothing. Even though I'm technically having them guard some of the directions the enemy can come in, it would be more beneficial if instead of guarding those directions, they were attacking in those directions. Speaking of attacking in those directions, we are not at war with Clan Thingamy yet. I don't actually want to have to be at war with them either, but it's hard to tell if that's going to be a viable option. I could take Kunlun. I reckon I can defeat what they've got. They do have an ally. They're not at war with anyone. So, yeah, it's hard to say. I'd rather not have to go to war with the Skavens. Just because that would also mean I'll probably have to go to war with the Dark Elves. And that's where things get awkward. Oh yeah, a couple of levels for his guys over here as well. Yep. They've made it up a level. Even that. Both those armies are pretty strong though, so not too concerned about the Dark Elves in that sort of way. I'm going for Indomitable with you. See, level 36, that's a nice level to be at, but you're still getting Indomitable. Just like that guy. Level 37 is an even better level to be at, really. What are you up to, though? Yep, you're also at Indomitable. Fucking hell. You might not be. You're like a little bit behind. No. Excuse me. Fuck. Right, so that's Dremar the Lash. So I've got him at Cradman. Yep. He's trying to do some recruiting. Oh yeah, so we fought off a bunch of the stuff here, that's right. Fought it off valiantly. Valiantly. As only the Chaos Dwarves can. Oh, fuck. 2 points in alert for ambush defense. Alright, guess it's 2 points into Indomitable for you. Maybe we can finish off that yellow line for him. Or same for this one. Yeah. I mean, leadership's not a bad thing for them to have a lot of, really. He got fucking pounded, though. Finish off your flaming sword of ruin. I think this was one of the big battles of last turn, I think. Or last episode, I should say. Not really the last turn. Because it was this turn the battle was done. Them. There's probably... Let's have a look. So 4, yeah, we'll spend the 4 to get that up maximum. So I think he lost some... These guys, yeah. So 3 more of them. Yeah, that gets him up to 16. So he probably had some infantry as well. Of which will actually give him some Infernal Guard, Infernal Iron Sworn, because we've got a fair few of them now that we can recruit, so we may as well. That's pretty good. Fire Mage, wherefore art thou, Fire Mage? You can get Mentor unless not. No, no, we'll give you always ready. Nothing else to go in there. We don't need you in ambush stance. It's actually pretty good force march, because we'll force march him down this way. Like so. but it's not a bad army, that one, actually. Yeah, it's definitely one you don't want to just leave sitting around. Yeah, these guys are lagging a fair bit behind these ones. Let's see if we can do some hindering of replenishment. Sorcerer of the Shoot.
Not likely.
They're both heavily damaged.
You know now.
Yeah, we tried to pull him back as far as we could, but we also still want to do some recruiting. Him, we're trying to get back across there to help, but he also needs to do some replenishing. But we've also got them on the ropes there, so they're seeing large issues with their empire at the moment. We're giving the dwarves also large issues with their empire, which these guys have been getting quite involved in. We want to keep them at least a bit out of. So we can see down here. Oh yeah, Lord Croak. See if we can wound Lord Croak. This Castellan. See if we can block this army. That's good. Just because that might mean he needs to stay in force march. Probably not, but we'll see. This Castellan's done a kill recently, so we can't really do any killing with him, but let's see if we can advance him over here to scout. Oh, you got a level while you were doing that, so we'll just... Doesn't matter where they get points now because they're in the blue line. This guy's a Bull Centaur Torok, so it does matter where he gets points. And it's going to be into full plate. No, that doesn't really do a huge amount for him. Yeah, so his plan is Carag Dromar in next turn. You, let's see if you can block him. No, not. That's okay. We'll just sort of get you looking about the place. This Castellan here, let's use him. He's a blue liner, isn't he? Looks like he is. Yeah, he is. Good. How's the assassination? 87%, that's not bad. Let's try that. That's good. Good, good. Lamia's got a decent garrison going at the moment. 3 turns for that. Yep, it's growing okay. What are these? They're fucking outposts. Why aren't I... Oh no, I am, so I need to be accepting labour there, don't I? That's silly of me. Not accepting labour where I should be. Give that one gun sight. Now let's do with some damaged buildings. Oh, okay, you got damaged somehow. Oh, I think I got sacked a while ago or something. Or oh, he's probably running around doing damaging things. 2 things. We're back in control here, so we'll add that. We need to be accepting a new labour there as well. Shouldn't have pressed that button. Let's have a look at what we can build. Build lots of things, basically. A lot of the time. Eastern Badlands. You're going down. Oh, it's only down by... Oh, yeah, provincial instability from the damage. That's fine. Yeah, you need to add your control to that. Carrick 8 peaks. It's that money coming in. It looks like a fair few of these need their stuff renewed. Makes them feel sad. I'm probably going to have to do some sacking of settlements at some stage so that I can get a fuckload more slaves, so that I can keep the happiness bandwagon rolling. So eventually that might peter out a bit. I know there's still thousands in most of these settlements, but that's not the point. You know, you can suddenly end up without thousands in your settlements and be like, we're out of ways to make things happier. But then again, that also might solve it's like that self-fulfilling sort of thing. May solve its own problem. Yep, that's right, that was that one. That looks good. Let's have a quick look. Make sure military convoys are all happy. We are going to have that one done very soon. No surprises there. It's not going very far. Maybe get the military convoy to get some more. Yep, I think that's looking pretty good. We've really got the dwarves on the ropes. The dwarves... Two of the races of dwarves are fairly on the ropes, at least. These guys are starting to lack armies. I mean, they've got two there, but when you look at how powerful they actually are, on the grand scheme of things, they're not that powerful anymore. They're still strength rank 8, but yeah, you can see their power has dipped quite a lot. The power here is still very strong from Clan Angren, even though we have been just regularly destroying their armies. And Karazakarak, they're down to 5 settlements now. Whereas at one stage they controlled all the way up to here-ish. Like basically controlled all of this area that I now control. Which has been systematically pushing back on them. Yeah, so there's 5 settlements that are holding us back. How many settlements do we have? We've got 135 at the moment. The 272 we need for that. For that domination campaign victory, which I'm not really going for, but wouldn't sneeze at. Anyway, that's going to be it for this episode. It's actually been not a lot of battles, to be honest, but all the same, we've made a bit of progress. You retook that. We're going to go over and retake that soon. Astragoth is really going to start getting into taking all of the Clan Angren stuff over here pretty soon, and we're actually heading down into Clan Angren territory almost over here, but we do want to try and get these dwarven settlements first. So, which is going to actually be the plan over here. I'm going to have one guy heading sort of to hold off all of this that's coming here. The other guy's going to be heading in this way for these 3 settlements. But we'll see how that goes. I've been Asher Ninja. This has been Astragoth, and I'll see you in the next episode. Hope you have a good one. I'll see you later.